Let's try and elevate our gift-giving ability as a woodworker with a whiskey gift box with all the bells and whistles. One of the biggest problems I have as a maker is wasting time and material from not planning out a project. I try and always take the time to thoroughly design a project and map out what I am trying to build so it all works together. If you know me, I love to merge woodworking with details from a CNC, or in this case, a laser engraver, where we cut a cool foam insert, but more on that later. Instead of a plain timber front, we're spicing things up with a live edge and some epoxy. We love using melamine for our epoxy forms as it's nice and flat, cheap, and holds together nicely. I like to seal my timber edges with epoxy prior to pouring. I find it allows less air to escape and gives a much nicer finish. Once they've dried, it's time to flatten them. I'm using a drum sander, but feel free to use a planer or hand sander. If you're building a box, one of the most important tasks is to make sure your timber is straight, square, and flat. If you rush through and do a poor quality job of this, you're gonna hate yourself at glue up. We're simply gonna miter the corners and use a rabbet for the back panel as our joinery for this box. However, you could use whatever type of joinery you like, whether that be half laps, box joints, dovetails. You choose what you're comfortable with and for the aesthetic you're trying to achieve. I like to fit the hardware while the box is disassembled. It's heaps easier to check out for the hinges, door handle, and magnet latches. I like to glue my boxes up using blue tape. I find it quick and easy to line everything up and hold it all in place while you apply some clamp. I highly recommend a couple of strap clamps if you're gonna make a lot of boxes. I always measure my back panel once the box is assembled to ensure a nice tight fit. Once you have everything assembled, make sure you check for square, then check again, then you're ready to move on to checking for square one more time. Get my point? I'm giving it all a nice sand, starting at about 80 grit, working up to about 180 grit. I do hit the epoxy, moving up the grits to about 400 grit, so just find it gives a nicer finish. I'm using one of my favorite finishes, Osmo Pure. I love it because it's so simple to apply. You just buff it on with a Scotch pad, generally using the white Scotch pad because that's a fine Scotch pad. I didn't have one, so I'm using blue, and then wipe off the excess once it's sat for about 15 minutes. Yes, it is that simple. As I said earlier, I love to merge traditional woodworking with the digital age. We're gonna make a custom foam insert for our whiskey by cutting some EVA foam playmats out on our laser. We've made a set of plans including this file, which are available in the description below if you're interested. One thing I would suggest is to measure the exact dimensions of your box and adjust the file to suit. A millimeter here or there can make a massive difference to the end result. Now we want to give a jewelry box feel to the inside of this cabinet, so we're going to use flocking, which is effectively a powdered velvet thingy-mabob. I don't know what it actually is, but to apply it, it's as simple as tape off anything you don't want to get the flocking on, apply your adhesive, then using the applicator, in our case it's the yellow tube looking thing, to pump the flocking onto the wet adhesive, let it dry, and then the satisfying peel of that tape. Oh, magic. Now all your hard work pays off from earlier. Fitting the hardware to this is an absolute breeze. We're just going to fit the hinges, door handle. We're tapping a magnet in top and bottom of the door and a corresponding magnet into the cabinet to effectively act as the latch. And we're throwing on some rubber feet on the underside to stop it slipping around. Now all you need to do is grab your glasses, load up that whiskey, and get ready for the final reveal. Now, wasn't that an awesome project? If you've enjoyed this video, there's more where that came from. Right on your screen, we've hand-picked another one of our videos that we think you will absolutely love. If you've made it this far and haven't yet joined our woodworking family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family to see future videos. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy building. Cheers.